Hello, this is Dwight Norris of FishingNetwork.com here in the Upper Charles River in Waltham, Massachusetts. Here with my son. He's got a gigantic lob worm on, about as thick as a pencil, found under our one of our yard waste bins when we were putting them out this week. And we're going to see what's biting over here. Tonight, I'm going to purchase that boat and all the accessories. It's going to be quite a handsome sum, but soon we'll be out there. There's all kinds of things in the Upper Charles River that I hear about. Wait, what are you doing? Hold it taut. It's not a lure. There are smallmouth bass. There are different types of catfish. There's perch. There's largemouth bass. And I hear there's trout as well. Probably further down, probably way out in like the Natick area. There's some deeper holes I hear from the Charles River Outdoor Company. They talk about that. They do tours. Might do that too, just to learn a little bit more about the river, because you know I haven't hit it all, especially not for as long as they have. So we're gonna fish here and along this strip between the there's a place called Margarita's right on Moody Street, all the way to the end of these apartment buildings, and then we will think about going to the other side if things are working here as well. Otherwise, there's a place just down from here about a mile, and it has a little island called Fox Island, and there's a little parking area which is free. This little circular area where you park, and then there's some trails there. We're gonna check that place out too if we have time. You see here's a little thing of worms. I just see this old tomato thing. You see them at the bottom there. Got this from insectsales.com. Good place. Came in a couple days. I'm gonna cast here too and try not to get hung up with my own son. See if there isn't something happening. I got the Rapala Countdown 5 here. No bites, bro?
No.
Well, you can't see me over there.
Go over the bushes?
Yeah, the bushes are hard to get around here. You get closer to the Charles River canoe and kayak, you're free. We can actually get in the boat dock, but that's the boat dock. But as we've seen, many people at the bass tournaments actually catch a lot of fish right where they take off. About the chance than I thought. See it flashing on the water? That's what the fish see, but get some excited. Like, whoa, what was that? I saw a flash or something. Was that a minnow? Was it a shad? Was it a herring? An alewife? Do they go up the ladders as well? I don't know. Let's check your rod. I'm curious. I expected some action on the live bait. It's getting ridiculous. Otherwise, you're gonna have a fish on here. Okay, the lobworm is still there. It looks like nothing has bothered it. It's a little further down the hook. I'm just trying to get off, but it is a gigantic worm. Interesting. Alright, let's go a little farther. Yeah. That's beyond the lily pad range. Maybe there's something different. An extra 15 feet out. Stop dangling it. I'm gonna keep it tight like this, see? You can feel it with the line. Put your finger. Put this finger over the line. You can feel those little bing, bing, bing. When they're tapping at it, might be a little bluegill. Maybe something bigger will come along and just try to pull you in.
But it's a good thing these locks are here. Yeah,
there's these chains here to keep you. You can grab something so you don't fall in and start swimming. Also, I think the drag it's set pretty tight, so you can have a fight if something happens. Oh yeah, maybe I should fish.
And the fish is off.
Well, I have to help you out, so I fish less. But eventually, you're gonna get pretty good. You can do all this yourself. You can cast, can put your own worms on, put your own bobber on if you want to. You can tie your own lure on if you want to.
That's what I'm going to in high school.
Isn't that long? It might even be next year. 6, 7 years old.
Whoa.
What happened?
I got it.
You got a bite? Hook it.
I caught it.
Hook it like this. Alright, I want to see if you're telling the truth.
I am telling the truth. I can see it. I can feel it pulling on me.
You got a fish. This is
Oh.
good. Let's see if there's something there. It's going sideways. That's weird. Reel in. Pull it toward the center. You want to get stuck in the. Don't try to get in those trees. It's staying to the bottom, but are you hung on something now? Pull. Keep on. Real. Oh, look what it is. Pull it in.
Is it crappy?
No, pull it in. You know what this is. Look at its gills. Whoa. It's
Juice.
a bluegill. It's a big fat bluegill.
Oh,
We're back in business, and he left you the worm because it's too big for him to swallow. But he's a glutton.
Hey, a tiny mouth.
Look
Hey,
at
Daddy.
the purplish.
Daddy,
That's the old bluegill. We're back in business. All right, you wanna? This thing's really slimy. Want to throw him back in? You want to throw him back in?
It might slip out of my hand.
All right, I'll put it right here. Hurry up. Help him out. Put him back in the water. But don't fall in the water yourself. Help him, Bennett. He's flopping around. Woo, there he goes.
Hey, Daddy, do you know if you catch one fish, that means the fish are here.
That means there's other fish.
Yep.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Fish usually like friends. Always keep a rag with you, especially with your children or yourself, your fish network, because you get that one fish and that thing stinks. You think you washed your hands off, unless you have that fish defunct stuff. You smell. You won't know after a while. You get your nose just stops like when you're at a garbage dump a couple times, and all of a sudden the stink just disappears. It's not because it's gone, it's because you've gotten used to it. Your nose says, I can't handle this anymore, I'm shutting that off. Same thing with fish. All right, let's get you back out there. I have a feeling you're gonna catch more than me. One of
Now I
those days.
think it's going to turn into a contest.
No, I don't want any contests, because I'm gonna lose.
No. Yes,
No, I'm gonna lose.
I want to do a contest.
If I put on the live bait, I'll be doing pretty good though. I can feel all those little tiny bites. That's good though, you felt that. It didn't swallow it, get it right in the lips. You used to let them eat it until it was down in their stomach, and I was like, oh. But now I have the de-hooker thing. Oh. I was like, where's my phone? It's right there. Happens all the time. I'm making videos. All right. I'm gonna go over here off screen and see if I can make something happen. Let's turn this around. This guy's getting too much action. Just look at me. Oh, might get hung up here. Make sure you feel for those bites, Bennett.
I got another one.
Of course you got another one. The race is on. Who's gonna catch the first bass, though?
Got him hooked. I got him hooked.
So help him.
Got him hooked. Let's see what this guy is. What?
What, Bennett? You got off.
Dog.
You gotta make sure when you get him, you don't just reel in, you hook it back like this to make sure it's in his lips. He obviously bit this because he ripped the worm to shreds.
And now I'm gonna get smaller.
Oh. Well, he definitely bit off the back of the worm. Something's out there, and it's hungry. See that little thing right there? We're gonna leave that at the end. They're gonna be like, gonna eat that up, and then they're gonna get a little too much and get on that hook. And you got him. Woo.
Scared the bird.
That's fine. Bird's gonna be fine. By the time I turn this around, he's gonna catch another one. You got one?
Splash right there.
You gotta be kidding me.
Daddy, try casting
Minute.
where the rings
Watch your line.
Daddy, cast right where those rings were.
I am casting there. I don't have a bluegill bait, so they can bite if they want to. Ooh, that new Saturn inflatable boat is gonna be scary me. But now I know. I did some research into new and old boat motors, and there's a couple of things that you have to think about. One, the older ones are actually easier to maintain and easier to fix. The new ones have all the electronics and injections and timings and weird things I don't even know how to explain. It's kind of like the difference between an old Chevy Camaro and a Prius. Which one can you fix by yourself? Think about it. Also, you want to know that the actual manufacturer is still in business. Johnson and I can't think of. There's another one that's out of business. They're owned by the same people. Harder to find parts, but you can find aftermarket parts and get it fixed. I think the real thing people are trying to get into is now Mercury and Yamaha old ones. That's what I'll be looking for, a two-stroke, because I can fix it myself, and I won't have to go to some place very often. I heard that there's a guy with an old motor that's from 1980 something and a new 2014 motor, same company, new one at the shop all the time, old one running like a dream. What does that say? I hear that over and over again on the forums. Got a bite with it? I thought I saw your rod jiggle a little bit. Sure you didn't feel anything? We're gonna move a little further down anyway. Get out of these woods, because I can't cast very well here. I'm gonna go down here.
Am I going with you?
Just a minute. Just a minute. I'll move right here. I guess I was wrong. Even a bluegill will bite this thing. Look at it. It's like he's only twice as big as this, and he tried to eat it.
He thought there was no hook, and then he just got hooked.
It's a hungry bluegill. Whoops. Got the trees. I thought that was a bass hitting this thing. I was wrong. It was a bluegill. Not what I'm going for. But I'll take any fish I can get right now. Ooh. That also makes me think about using the spinner, that Panther Martin bass spinner I have, the yellow, the black dots. Not sure what that's supposed to be imitating, but I'm gonna give it a try here when we move. So let's do that. Now we've moved over near the Charles River canoe and kayak, and that's the Moody Street Bridge. You see people going over, and the Moody Street Dam that connects the lower Charles River to the upper Charles River. It's pretty steep. It's like 2-3 stories the drop in that dam. So we know the bluegills are here, and they're hungry. They're coming after minnows this size too. I caught that right next to the shore, right next to the shore, right next to the wall. Minute, what are you doing? Are you jumping in slowly? No, remember, don't reel it into the front. That's how you pull the bait off. I'll just do a short cast.
Why?
You want to try short, you want to try medium, and you want to try long. See where, on the particular try left and right. Nothing happens that way. Alright, hold on. Hold the line. Wait for the bite. Give it a couple minutes. I'm gonna throw it right along the bush line here. See, and I get stuck in the bushes. See if there's anything gonna jump out from the trees, like a big old bass. Also, I'll say that bluegill bit as soon as I stopped moving it. Not when I was moving. I pulled it and I stopped and went. I saw its face. Jump at it. So I'm wondering if another one might do the same thing. Try it again. Or there's a summertime video of some kid here on the other side of my river catching bass after bass in lily pads. Oh, looks like I caught something. Some grass. Alright, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna try to spin it. Oh, I didn't show that. This is my Panther Martin bass spinner, yellow, black dots, silver spinner. I think it's not tangled up. It is tangled up right now. And a little bit bothersome sometimes when your line gets tangled up in the spinner.
It's a fight. Oh man, I lost it.
Yeah, I saw that fish right there. It was pulling on it, but you didn't have a hook. Did you hook it back? Like I
hooked it back, and it just somehow got out.
Maybe it was just biting that little tail end that I had on there. There's still a good piece. I'm gonna find it. It's still a little not so far away. Right there. I want to see. I caught that bluegill really close to shore. I might be throwing it too far, but they might be everywhere right now. All kind of shallow here. Do you like that? That's tight enough. Huh?
What fly?
What's the big fly?
Like into the creek.
I can't catch this one far. Well, out for you. Whoops. This thing is all kinds of twisty, but it's a portable, pull-out, collapsible, telescoping rod. You have to straighten it every time you pull it out. Make sure it's not twisted. There's pros and cons to this thing, but for my purposes, it's fantastic. It's proven to be stronger than the reel I came with. Uh-oh, I just cast it over a tree limb. Oh, no! No, let go of the tree. It wrapped around it, didn't it? I may lose it. It wrapped around that tree before I could reel it in. This is my luck. Look! Wiggling and a jiggling, and it came out. Now I'm scared to use it. Oh, it's covered in muck and mire. over here? Except for that one you thought you had? I think I saw it. This thing is smart to throw. To the geese. Oh, what was that? Something just opened its mouth right behind it, and then I saw it come out of those lily pads right there.
I just saw it zoom right out to deep. We might have cast it deep.
See, there's always a chance. Maybe you just have to use a different specification, put it in a different area. Maybe the fish isn't there yet. It might have been a bass. It opened up its mouth pretty big.
Or it might be a striper.
Striper can't come up here. Oh, that was a bluegill. I almost hooked him right below us. Here's what I'm gonna do. That's the second time I've gotten a bluegill bite right next to your feet. Huh? You have to cast it. You're not even casting this one. This is real, it's loose. You gotta tighten this before it comes up. Listen to that, just be very tight. Now there's no more wiggle. What do I do? I'm gonna cast it right here. You gonna cast that? Remember, it has treble hooks. And if you don't get your cast right, it's going to come back at you. And it won't be fun.
Wait, how do I cast it?
The same way you cast everything. The same way I cast everything. But you have to pay attention to everything. Where's your rod? Where's the lure? You have to do your 1, 2, 3. You're pointing the wrong direction. You have it right next to me. Cast that way.
But you're casting right?
Alright, have it in the water. I'm waiting for a fish. Alright, you gonna cast it? Go ahead. Straight as an arrow. Wow, nice job at it. I was about to guard my head just in case. Whatever catches you a fish is the right thing. You're in the lily pads now, man. That's what we got out of there. Yeah, just one thing to keep on doing. Found it. Keep casting. Watch out for the people beside you. Not bad. Slow down a little bit. Tie over there in the gap over there. Wait for the lily pad. The other side of that pole. Yeah. What? What does it look like? Try to open it. There's your answer. Wow, but you got some good casting going on.
I know, because I practiced. Now I'm practicing again. I'm getting better again.
Yeah, you were casting with this last week and you were not, it was not looking so hot. you're working at Rapala Minnow though. I got a couple bites over there. I wouldn't be surprised if you caught one. Be a little surprised, but not surprised. Did you reel it in already? Oh man. That makes it wiggle and flash. Otherwise, it's just a stick in the water. It's weird. Not getting a bite. Oh, there's and I'm talking it, and that I spoke to. Wait a minute. I just got a nibble. Another nibble.
Is this going to be a big cast?
It's the biggest cast as you. I don't even know if I have a fish or not.
Wait,
I think I lost it.
Is this cast that I want?
What?
Can I do a biggest cast that I want?
Bennett, guess what? I got one.
Another bluegill.
Well, what do you think's gonna bite this thing?
Bluegill.
Mostly bluegills.
That's a long cast.
都不知道我在干嘛，只是很像有点
快耍飞，然后你不是说耍飞？ There we go. Bluegill. You saw it? It went after your lure?
No, right past my lure.
I bet he was probably interested, but you didn't move it right. You gotta wiggle it. You gotta wiggle it just right.
Wait, do I have to wiggle like side to side like this?
No, you jerk it like this. Remember, you jerk it like this, and it goes. Boom.
I just thought it comes right towards the leg.
Yep. He's curious. I should probably put a fresh worm on here. Another nice cast, but we're going further. To go further, you have to do it harder, and you have to point it more up, slightly. Get loft. Watch where you're swinging it. You don't want to swing it around and around.
Daddy, let's go to the boat dock.
You want to go all the way down?
Yeah.
Oh, just casted it in. Alright. Whoa, we should move a little faster. We want to get more spots. Now we're at the Charles River Canoe and Kayak area. Their actual boat dock, if you're wondering. Let's take a look around. I'll let you see. Boom, there they are. All the kayaks. But we're fishing over here, so pay attention. All right, brother, go a little further down. Right there, stop. Now cast from there. See, you only have a little bit of space to cast here. You can't go back too far, so you have to improve your cast. What you guys see. You got it all set up? Then you dropped your lure. What's going on? Oh, hold on. No, do not. No. Looks like that's holding tight. You hold it with your hand. You know that. So it's in the air. You know what to do. I know what to do too. Go ahead. Don't fall in. Ooh, that was close. Almost got in the boat. Now you're taking up all the space. too much. Oh, you have to hold the line when you open it, man. You have to hold the line when you open it.
Wait. How do I do it?
Hold on. You have that nibble. Do that. You have to watch all parts of the rod. See, this is swinging around. These hooks get caught on this line. You're gonna get all tangled up. So you have to make sure it has enough distance. You're gonna pull right here. See?
Wait, Daddy, make sure your rod doesn't get pulled into the bottom. Daddy, get it.
Is it a bite?
Daddy, there's a bite on it.
Then take that rod. Whoa! I lost a minute. There was a fish on there.
I told you.
But how did he get off?
Wait, Daddy,
I felt kind of heavy too.
Wait, Daddy, can I cast like pull it right up and cast like your yellow one?
What?
Can I cast like this? And cast?
Set this puppy up. Ah, boy. Let's cast like you were. No, you can't go. See, you have some time. You don't go so far back. You have to cast it. Whoa! You cast it over my line. This is too tight for you right now, but this is the kind of casting you have to do when you're surrounded by trees, and you can't use your full cast. So you can only go back this far, see? You have to use two hands like this. You want to whip it.
Oh, that's a dad's idea.
You have to jerk it really fast, like that. You can,
Wait. Wasn't this going fast like this?
yeah.
Wait, can I, wait. Am I supposed to,
Now turning into an instructional video. Nothing there. Maybe I need more worms.
oh, catching, shoot water grass.
Yeah, there's a lot of this water grass to the dam. You want to use that anymore? You're really doing too much again. Pull it out. Just grab the line. No, don't open it. Grab the line and pull this way. Yeah, pull toward me. Get the hold it tight. See, yeah, that's your drag. If the fish is too heavy, your drag will come out. That way you can fight the fish without breaking your line. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough space to cast. Now try the short cast. You have to turn on the other way. Oh, watch where you're swinging the minnow.
Here?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. You keep throwing to the left. You have to work on your aim again. Concentrate on just throwing it straight out. Doesn't have to be. You watch the line.
Wait, Daddy, it's because you're distracted.
Yeah. You have to do a lot of things at the same time. You have to practice that. Watch where you really do.
Daddy, this is a vine, or can you just borrow?
This is the one I got out in Florida. It's really cheap. It's cheaper than renting a rod. Believe that?
Wait, Daddy, if I
Bet you're swinging it around. Here's steps.
Dad, if I do the upcast,
No upcast here. No upcast. Too dangerous to be doing that route. You're learning.
Wait,
Do the regular cast. There's no room to pass that way. casting it backwards?
That's how you cast it back.
Wait till that right. Need space finger learn.
Can we do it right here?
Go ahead. You got it out there. Where you wanted it to go.
Why am I not catching any fish?
Because you're just learning how to use that lure. Lures are not easy, huh? You have to learn how to use them. Not just casting around on this. Like crankbait. Whoa!
That's a monster, dude. It's a monster. It's a monster. It's a monster. Oh, it's a bluegill. Daddy, now you're winning. I can't believe it.
This is a fat bluegill, but I'm not supposed to be using your rod. You're supposed to be catching this fish.
I know.
This almost pulled it out of my hand.
Dancers. Free on.
There we go. You want to use your rod again?
Okay.
I want to put a fresh worm on there. That one's caught like 4 fish already. That one literally almost pulled it out of my hand. I wasn't fair. Sometimes it's easier to clean your hands off of the water. Hold on. I'm gonna put some fresh bait on there. I don't know if I want to go to the other side. There's not much space for you to go through those trees, and it's a long, steep hill where you'll fall down. Unless you go way over there. Probably better just to go to that other spot I saw near here.
Wait, did I use that low rod? Did I use that low rod before?
That's even harder to throw. It's a very light lure, which makes it harder to throw.
You mean because
the lighter?
Because it gets easily to get carried by the wind?
Yeah, and then you have to throw it kind of hard to make it just go a tiny distance. So your little thing, it'll probably just land right in front of you. Or it might come back at you, which is scary.
That bird just came right over your head, Dad.
Yeah, that was a swallow. Okay, what am I doing here? Fresh worms.
What are fresh worms?
Fresh meaning I'll just put the rest of that big boy on. Oh, not the rest of him. He's so huge.
Wait, Dad.
I'll put another third
Wait, Dad,
of
can
the
we go,
Go where?
wait, how do we get past the boats?
What do you mean? Where do you want to go?
This is the only far as we can go?
This is the place. You can walk over the bridge and go over there where those people are. That's where I go.
Okay, let's try that.
Look at the shoreline. See how many spots you can see the fish from there. You're going to have to cast over all these branches. And there's a very strange guy over there. I'm not sure about him. He's making loud sounds and swinging his hands around for the last half an hour. We heard some weird yells. So we might. I don't see a real need to go over there. I'd rather try out the place near Fox Island. Whoa,
Why are the geese coming toward us?
they think we might have food.
But we just have lures.
But there's fish biting here, but why would you want to go somewhere else? You want to go somewhere where fish aren't biting? That's right next to our house. Pretty much. So the cast is out where I've gotten 4 bites already
Okay.
and caught a fish.
Okay.
Stand next to it in the yellow. And make sure the line's tight.
This time.
No, pay attention. Because you're going to get a bite. I'm fairly sure of that. You saw the bite, almost took her out of it when I was trying to help you. That was a big bluegill. Hopefully the next one just takes it from you too. Keep your hands steady. So try and take it. I'm gonna tie out this minnow. But I can't snag somebody else.
Come to Dada. Come to Dada.
Took him a little bit. Kidding me? We gotta throw it in his box. Whoa, that's Is there a fish on there? He might be swimming towards you. That means you're not going to feel it. Go over there and see if there feels something.
Okay, I think
Nothing? Take it off?
whoa, that's like, I think I'm gonna have a battle right now.
What is it, a hydrilla?
I don't see anything.
There's no fish? You got hydrilla.
Or it's a very, very heavy weed.
Yeah, hydrilla. Or, whoa, you're rolling in too far, man.
I know because the weed.
Alright, I want to see what we get.
Have you stepped in the water?
Oh, I mean, found the spot.
Now that guy's like, hey.
Very orange, isn't it?
What?
That's a very orange kind of green. He is fat.
When am I gonna end the...
Come on a video for a second. That fat boy right there. Oh, I'm about to lose him. I'm sorry, fish. I lost my grip. Put it back in.
Yes. He's happy about that.
He's like, hey, I don't take pictures. No comment. Good. I don't think you lost much slime there. Except in mine. If anything, seagulls are looking for a meal. But it's not my plan.
Blue slime, slack line.
You have to see slime line, open it up. Like that. Hold it. cast to do that. What? My hook is under the platform? There we go. So the bluegills are hidden. Can't find the bass. Oh, I saw one. Trying to bite it. Might be wrong.
Well, there's people having babies there. The sugar ones that you see them, you know. So all these little babies.
That fish doesn't do that.
You might have. Put it back out there. You gotta do a foot cam? But you have to do it over that reel.
I don't think foot cats.
You do it all the time. Like this. You put the lure at the same level as the reel. And then you go.
Oh, we know the undercast.
Yeah, it's called foot cast. Ah, I'll try it. What? Really? You have to wait now. I scared the fish, but look at that. Off the trash. Switch to a spinner just for a little bit.
Oh,
That's it. What's that? Let's show.
yeah, fish pond.
Yeah, there's fish everywhere. We're all eating. What? That's going hard. See how this go that hard? Like the rest of our delicious margaritas. I'll be having some of those tonight. What is the distance you guys can hear me from? I'm about 8 feet away. How's that sound with the background noise? When I go away to 15 or so feet, what is that like?
Dad,
Comment below.
Dad, do you want to try casting under the boat dock?
Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead. Roll it in. Let it go. Let it out. No, just open the bail and put it down. You don't need to do all that. It's fishing right here. Just drop it. Drop it. Yeah.
Wait, is it under the dock?
Yeah.
What? Will I just miss that thing?
Why'd you know that?
I missed.
Get it right?
No, I just missed.
Just drop it. I think I just saw it. Just scared it. Wait for the bite. Give it a second to admit. There it is. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, this is like the same one that you got. It's bigger.
So it's bigger?
Yeah, the one that you got was smaller.
Are you sure it's bigger?
Yeah.
Alright.
Daddy, now, wait, how much do I got? How much fish did I catch?
This is bigger than mine.
Oh, Daddy, look at that
Comment down
worm.
below.
Oh, man, look at that fresh worm. Really? Gulp it down.
He's a hungry when he ate a worm. Oh,
I don't know.
it's a good thing we have 100 of them. I only brought half, but more than that. How much longer you want to stay? What are you doing? Get a worm. Get this worm.
No, there's only a hook in it.
This is
Daddy, the last bite, you can nibble the whole thing off.
This is the last piece of the gigantic worm.
That's the last one I'm going to use for the big worm to fall.
Yeah, the other ones are the small ones and that other one you caught in the yard. Actually, there is another big one, but the rest of them are significantly smaller. There you go. So, watch out for my rod. You're right next to it. It's not bad today for bluegill. Bite, you gotta bite. What are you doing? Reel it in? Yeah. You missed him. Why did you open the bail when you tried to reel it in? You did your steps.
Okay, this is unlocked, right?
Yeah.
And then I tried to drop
You
it.
tried to reel it and you unlocked it. I was like, what are you doing? Go back. He's waiting for you. He's waiting for his worm. Wait for the bite. Waiting for the bite.
Look at see the worm gone.
You can see him?
I can see the worm.
Oh, my thing's all shaking up. Oh no, it's all twisted. Oh no.
Let me just wing it to drop right into the mouth.
You can find different spots here. There you go. There it is. It's getting ridiculous.
Hey, is this the same one that I cut again?
No, this is a fatter one. Wow. There's a lot of bluegills in the river, though. Like a lot.
Then can I wait, how do I get them?
Ah, come on, man. It's too slippery for me to hand them to you. You're gonna have to learn to get it off yourself. Put them in there. Put them in there. Pick them up. Put them in the water.
This side is very
Yeah,
fun.
grab the black spots and throw them in. Wipe your hand off. Your hand gets slimy. Put the rod down.
Daddy, do I got more fish than you caught?
Yeah. You got about 6 fish, I believe.
Wait, how much?
Are you wrong?
How much did you catch?
Like 4?
Oh, so I am more than you.
And only one of them was on a lure. But the same fish. Why do these lures work so well on Jacob's River? Not so well here. Let's see some this way.
Dad, you try that right there.
There's 2. Look. right in the middle of the try something else out with this rod next time I come. This isn't working so well as I thought it would. Maybe they want a different color, or it hasn't stick. I gotta try different things out. But not today. Maybe Tuesday.
Wait, Tuesday the weekend too?
No, that's the day I go back to work. Monday, work from home.
Maybe.
You have to go swimming Monday.
What?
Wait, aren't you? Maybe not.
Do I go fish?
You got one? And then you are a bluegill.
2 more than 6 is 8.
You're a blue.
Do I got 8 now?
2 more than 6. About 2 more than
Yeah, 2 more than 6.
Ow, just stab me.
And I just got juice fish in the face.
There's your fish. It's very slippery. Hold it.
I just squeezed them a little bit too hard and it made a squeaky sound. That's bad for the fish. I just heard a squeaky noise.
It might be bad. A squeaky sound for a fish face. Like him saying, ah! Don't squeeze me.
Well,
Alright,
that happens
you've
a
caught
lot of times when you're practicing fishing.
You've caught a lot of bluegill in one spot then.
Yep.
How many bluegills are down there?
You need to get this limit track. Wait, what is that?
Traffic. That's a log.
Or is that an alligator or crocodile?
It looks like a crocodile, but it's a log. Oh, can't cast that far. Missed it? He'll come back. Watch. Oh, that bugs. I had high hopes for my minnow. It did so well at Foreign Pond, but couldn't put things in.
Another one, Daddy.
What?
Didn't even see. This one is so cute.
Silent
The weight of the wheeler weight and the weight of the thing is like twice my
uh-oh.
son.
This one ate it a little bit further.
Because I didn't know it was on there before it swallowed it whole.
Yeah, put the rod down.
Open its gills.
I gotta kind of figure out how. I can see the. Oh, it's underneath.
Catch the fish. See this fish?
I can see it. I can't get it.
This is like a huge. Wait, this is a huge bluegill. Where are the bass? They're supposed to be over here somewhere, right? Like this guy's super slimy.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why. Wait, are you squeezing?
Got it.
And I was like, hey, that's my
See,
meal.
he's nice and safe. No blood, but he never letting a lot of slime on me.
That's how he's not happy, right?
Yeah. He needs his slime. Help him out, man. Help him out.
Buddy, buddy, slow down, buddy.
Help
slow
him
down.
out. He's going farther away. Get him in there. Push him. Use your foot. Push him in there. Pull up. Come on, man. Seconds count. Thank you.
That fish cannot stay in the water too long, too.
Yeah, they breathe through the water. Whoa, man. I don't know. That's too far. My arm's even short doing that, too. Ah, he's so slimy.
I know, right? That's why, it's because we're catching so much fish. I think we had to stick to this spot for a long
You mean you're catching so much fish?
Daddy, at dinner time we're going to go to Dylan's. And do you know they have a video? Okay.
What?
They have a video game called Minecraft. And I
Yeah.
learned how to do it because Dylan told me how to do it.
Yeah, Minecraft is an old game. That was around before I was born. Oh, I could always try my spinnerbait. Yeah.
And that's slow too.
That was almost swallowed. And make sure you fill the line. Don't let them do that. It's really hard to help them. I found my this helps you get it off, but really only if you have like a lure. This is the snailed hook remover. Can't even get another fish. Another fishing
Now
lure.
look at this.
That's a good hook.
I'm erected.
You barely hooked them. That's good, right? I can get this out nice.
Because I felt them before he swallowed it.
Your next lesson is gonna be how to get a fish off, so I don't have to get slimy.
Guys, here's a very. This guy is not even happy. This guy is not happy.
Make him happy by putting him back in the water. So slow.
I just had to fling him with one finger to get him in the water.
Yeah, it's easy. You just have to don't be afraid of the fish and get him off.
Malin might be afraid of fish if she
All right,
was.
go over there. Don't swing that thing around.
Oh yeah, I mean the towel. I mean the towel to get the slime off. No, wait, what is that?
These are the spinners. The original package, the yellow one, the black one, and then the gray one. One of the other ones might work, but I'm going to try out my spinner bait again. This one keeps telling me that the spinner bait is working, but
Did I mean the towel? Where is the towel? I might catch another fish.
I'm sure you are.
There might be groups down there, Dad.
What'd you say?
There might be groups down there waiting for the worm to drop this rubber.
There's definitely a group of bluegills for you. That white up. They're like, where'd Benny go? Away from my snack.
But you're using a bigger one now?
It isn't that big. Uh-oh. That's a great line. Really excited. Using the
Oh man, I lost it.
Make sure your bait's there. You don't want to be fishing with no bait.
It's there.
Move it back. Oh, I got it on. But it's a lot harder than it should have been. Got two great fish happened in between. What's the push on your line, dude?
Because I'm trying to make it work.
you letting it go down to the bottom though? The weight at the bottom? We go all the way down. It's not in the water. No, it's too close. You don't want the fish to see you. Try with that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Still loose. The line is loose. Reel it in a little bit. Loose line. There you go. Got one? What are you doing? Yeah, dude, you can pass it out there yourself. You got this. Whoa, watch out for the edge, bud. You need to get that close. There's no reason to walk when you're casting. Oh, there's grass. Instead. It's not grass, it's actual loose line.
What?
You missed it.
No, I did the right thing the first time.
It doesn't work all the time, it just works most of the time. Got it, Nadia?
Daddy, is that a blue heron?
It looks like a, yeah,
Daddy, is his neck back?
it might be a blue heron.
Is it better back to his shoulders?
Yeah.
That's a blue heron.
Well, okay, that's what it looks like. Miss a bite again? You gotta stop looking at the herring. Just go, whoa, Ben, you're really close. Get away from the edge. All you need to do is look around. Next thing you know, you're stepping in the water. Just stay off that yellow. You won't have to worry about falling in. That's why it's here. People don't trip and fall in the water when they're getting on the boat. So they pull the boats out, they pull the boat here, and step into the boat. Not before. You got it? Getting bites though. What's happening?
I think the players real good.
It's gonna be a long video. How long have we been here? Well, holy smokes. We've been at this spot for 40 minutes already.
That video about him talking?
No, that's just, I turned it off and I started it when we got here. We were over there for half an hour. Now we're here for 20 minutes. Maybe I shouldn't make them so long. Whatever. It's too hard to edit.
Do we still have some time?
We have time until Mama tells us it's only 3 o'clock. So if you want to go to that other spot, you should try that now. But you stay here and keep catching whatever bites.
No need bluegills here. It's kind of boring to just catch. What is that? Webbing?
It's boring catching bluegill?
I know. I feel like I'm catching a lot of bluegills. Then the bath and stuff.
Alright, we'll go looking somewhere else for some bass.
Let's go where
Bass like to hide, so open areas like this. Too many people here, too much noise.
Well, maybe
That could be
let's go to that thing where it's near Fox Island.
And we'll have to, don't walk over like that. We're gonna be, this is full, how people worm on there.
Let's go to Fox Island.
You can't go to it, but you can see it from the shoreline. The island is an island. Can't go to the
And
island.
so we're Fox Islands. Islands are far from
You heard him,
What
going to
are
Fox
we
Island.
doing?
Right, Norris Fishing Network here, still on Upper Charles. We're down on Woodward Street. If you go if you go out of Waltham west on the river, you'll hit the clock tower factory, which is now apartments and a business place. And just past there, it's a nice place to put your boat in. I saw a aluminum boat. And now we're fishing right in a little park where you can park for free. It's a dead end road and it stops, and there's a lot of trails here. See what happened? Bennett, you have slack line. How you supposed to know something about it? The same thing we did at the other place. So we don't get the fish swallowing the hook. What are you doing? How did it get tangled? Hold on.
Can you pass farther for me?
Further? Oh, it's pretty far. I have to like try now. Come on.
That was farther.
Stand over here now. Do it to the right. Up here. One.
Wait, do I?
Oh, not cool. Stay here. It's this is poison oak. See how they cut it? They're trying to kill it. Do not touch that hairy vine. It's poisonous. It'll make you scratch and itch for several weeks. And if it's like me, if you touch anything after you touch it, like I touched my face after I grabbed it, my whole face swelled up. I couldn't even see out of my eye for a week. Do not touch. When you see that right there, do not touch that. Stay far away.
Is that poison oak too?
Yes, these are all poison oak, which is not good. So don't touch any trees, especially. Just don't touch that hairy thing. That is poison oak. Oh, if you want to know what the poison oak is, let me point you in a direction. Now you see a vine here, and it has hair on it. It has these brown hairs coming out of it and wrapping around it. That's poison oak. Do not mess with it. There's a big one right here that somebody tried to cut off. They might have touched it and got really angry and came back and tried to kill it. But every tree has it here. It's infecting the whole area. They like trees. They like to hang on them. They don't kill the trees for a long time. They eventually do. But that one time taught me a lesson. Not going to touch that again. I think it's worse than poison ivy, which is on the ground, harder to see.
Why not putting anything there?
I caught that one bluegill. Remember?
Oh, I know.
I caught something. I was getting bites at Foreign Pond with it. Look, there's somebody fishing for that canoe over there, that green canoe. There's somebody going into that corner over there with another green canoe. Green canoes might be popular.
What I want to do? Wait,
See how they're
down.
paddling?
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Oh, Bennett! You saw that?
Yeah.
That was a pickerel. That was a pickerel. You saw it? You saw his face? You know how long he was? He was like, he was like this long. I think I might have been on camera, Bennett. Oh, but I saw his whole face. His whole face his face was like this long. And he grabbed it right there. He was probably sitting next to that log in the water.
And then he saw that mirror and it came tracing after it.
Wow, I've never caught a pickerel before. I didn't even see one in real life. Oh, this is gonna get exciting. New fish to catch. New fishes. I should have said that word. That's not a word. That's not. I'm scared about this poison oak. I don't want to touch anything. Remember, don't touch any trees. I don't know if mommy knows I was having you out here next to these things.
She's not going to be happy.
Yeah, you know.
Because we're going to Debbie and she doesn't want me to have poison and then
Oh, I had that. Hey,
what?
I had the pickerel. Oh, he was big. Oh. Oh. Always good.
Daddy, maybe you should
Always
If
get.
you had food, you can step right in and pick them
Always.
up.
No. They have teeth. You don't just pick them up. You have to be careful. That's why I wasn't trying to drag them in.
You're trying to reel them in?
I was trying to make them. I don't know what I was doing. I just know I can't grab his mouth.
Wait, Dad, when you hook them, you're supposed to go like this. So you do that.
Woohoo! Yes. This is.
Like maybe you should try this.
I am going to fish up here more often if that's what's going to bite. A bigger fish than a bass.
That's like bigger than a monster bass.
Ow! What's that? Something went right in my ear. What is wrong with bugs?
Either a mosquito that defines that you're a dog, or it might have been in your imagination.
That was definitely not my imagination. Look, there's somebody falling down here.
Don't step on that.
You got nothing, buddy?
No.
You sure?
No.
Maybe you got a piece of worm.
I'm trying to make grapes. You don't make enough. I think I'm gonna leave this in there.
All right. You want to give it a couple minutes and then you really, I think that's the bugs that like my face found me. And it's dark.
Oh, you mean like they
Oh! I got one.
Wait, is that a pickle again?
I don't know. Yeah, it's a pickerel.
Daddy, give me. I don't wanna get close to them. Daddy, I don't wanna get close to them.
Oh! Woohoo! Oh, he broke my line. Oh, he's gonna get in the water. Ah! Bennett,
Pickle.
did y'all see that? I had that. Oh, that was on camera, Bennett. You saw that? I got that on camera.
Wait, Dad.
I picked him up. I didn't want to grab him.
Wait,
That
Dad,
was-
is your middle lure gone?
Yeah, he took it. It was in his mouth. He's gone, and he got my minnow.
That's not. You're not gonna be happy about that anymore.
Well, I know what I need to buy. Another minnow. Oh, Bennett. That was awesome. I thought it though.
Wait, Dad, but wait, is it safe to get close to a swan?
Not when he's acting like that. He's jumping around like crazy. I caught a pickerel, Bennett, and it stole my bait.
You mean
I was
yours?
trying that. I've never caught a pickerel, so
So that's
I was
why.
trying to figure out how I should hold it. So I decided just to pull it in. I didn't think my line would break, and then it slid back in the water before I could think about it.
I think the pickle was happy about that.
Well-
I think he wasn't happy.
Well, those hooks were really soft and they were already bent, so they aren't going to stay in his mouth very long. They'll rust out, and well, that's a sinking minnow, so it's going to go to the
But
bottom.
Daddy, I think I have to get a sharper minnow hook.
Well, maybe somebody else will catch them, and then they'll have a bait. Remember I caught that one fish and I had a lure in his mouth?
Wait, you're gonna see?
Are you getting no bites?
No.
Well, maybe I'll cast this, and I'll catch him on this and get my lure back. I've only done that once in my life. Well, that one time. I've only done it once in my life where it's my own lure I caught. That was with a striped bass.
Wait, Dad, are those bugs trying to get you because it's bigger than you?
Bugs? Oh, don't, you can't reel into these limbs. You have to pick it up. Walk over. You gotta walk the loop.
Listen,
Did you not feel any bites? These are nets. They come out when it's really dark out. They honestly like the salt, which is in your eyes, in your nose.
wait,
They try to
are
fly.
you talking about those bugs or those?
Talking about the bugs. Alright, you wanna stay this spot or you wanna move? Oh man, I caught that pickerel. I'm so glad I got it on video. I didn't get to touch it. But it took my
Touching
bait.
it might not. Then look at that. Something like nibbled that thing.
You're right. There's some more missing. Did you miss a bite?
Yep.
Must have, because so many worms is missing.
But Dad, once the next nibble, I'm going to be lucky.
My butt in the camera.
That's still on.
Oh, yep, it's recording. It got a picture. It got a video of that pickerel I caught and then unfortunately released. All right, it's too much dirt. Whoa, I lost the worm. This came out.
Gotta get him, but wait.
We got him. Is that a powerboat? There's that boat we saw going in the water. He's got a motor. That's my next thing. Boat motors are extremely expensive to get new, but I've learned that the older ones work better, last longer, and are easier to fix. So I'm getting a new motor for $4,000 or
I'm very close
$5,000.
to the point, you
I
know.
have to finance it
I don't
for
want
like
to be.
30 years.
I want to go to a new spot.
All right, let's let me get this worm on. He's really wiggly. He's trying to get away.
Once I catch a fish, he's not going to be happy.
I'm gonna have you practicing putting worms on and unhooking fish, so I don't have to do this. Then I can focus more on catching fish.
And cheating noodles and stuff.
Yeah, I can do more things. Ow. So since we're moving, I'll just shut this off.